get your mind right. I see a lot of these kids, and I was a youth counselor in Rosedale, so I knew the difference when I seen the Rosedale Jet kid and a kid who was just kind of lost where he could be found. And he was a lot different. The way he stood was different, how he spoke was different, and his morals was different. And so I definitely could attest that to your program.
Yeah, and indeed, you're right on it.
Yes, sir.
And in fact, many of the high school coaches, where all the children are playing, and shout out to Christ the King High School. Okay. We have St. Francis Prep, Springfield Gardens High School, Bayside High School, Blue High School. Okay. I don't want to miss any high schools because Holy Cross as well. Our children are excelling at all of these high schools, and many of the high school coaches compliment our young men for the foundation that they received at Rosedale Jets Football. And a lot of it goes to exactly what you just said. Whenever they get a Rosedale Jets player, they said there's something special and different about the Rosedale Jets players, and a lot of it has to do with the discipline. A lot of it has to do with, yes sir, no sir, looking the coaches in the eye and just teaching some of these skills at a very young age. They carry it with them throughout high school, and it makes a huge difference because many of the players end up becoming captains of their football team and excelling at the high school level.
You know what it is? It becomes a part of life, though. Like you said, like if they start, especially at the younger ages, all that discipline and you know how you said how they speak, their respect for others, all that stuff is instilled. So it's not, you're not thinking about it, you're not pushing it into them. It's already in them. They do it naturally at that point.
Got that cash when the money comes down, money comes down. Yeah, come on. When the money comes down, money comes down. Break it.
Yo. Come on. Fixes, kissing, dripping, show up. Run up in any club and I throw a door up. You know about the green and you know about the roll up. Got a Hennessy and a little bit of soda. Hold up, where my crew be at? Right, hey babe, bring that booty back. Show the Kuti cat, make the booty clap. Just so that you know that I ain't new to that. I'm the king, and I'm with a crown. Cool big queen, hotel sound. Fish don't lean, but we get the party round. If it's second and green, make sure right now. Never ain't child. Switching, they thought that we slid. They thought that the stripper, and I was so rich with bread. Don't take smoking, I'm pausing it.
This week we're saying, you know what, we want to honor you. We want to show you that we have no affiliation with Ike Turner. First and foremost. And we also want to say we appreciate everything y'all do every single day of the week. So, without further ado, Dom. But if you want to find her, Envy Glam. That's ENVYGLAM at Instagram. If you want to find her, she's at Instagram on IG, okay?
And on Twitter too.
Oh, and on Twitter. Please give her that mic. You gotta hear. Don't mind.
My Twitter following, so I'll be
what happened?
spoken a little bit more on Twitter.
Oh, this.
Yeah. Right, what is that about?
This I like to call a barometer. It's a barometer. If y'all don't know what a barometer is, it is an instrument that gauges how people feel about you, right? So, I'm carrying this. I'm going to tell you, it's 3 steps to life I see in this fame shit. Y'all ready? First step, everybody looking and going, look at this broke-ass nigga. This nigga thinking somebody, right? This nigga, look at this motherfucker over here. He couldn't even forego, God. Couldn't even forego. Then, we get deep in our shows. Angela Simmons shows up on one of our shows. We start getting money. BET picks us up for a late night show. They need ratings. So then now we on BET, we making that dough. The Acura my brother gave me free of charge. Love you, Les. I'm driving in something new now.
Right.
I'm looking like Sour D out there in the streets. You know what I mean? Sour D the Don. I'm looking like him. You know what I'm driving? Now, not yet. I don't got that type of money. Not yet. See, there's levels. Right now, you know what I'm driving? I'm driving a BMW that's giving me problems. No one else knows that, though. No, they looking at me like, yo, this motherfucker right here paid, right? So now they looking at, yo, look at that cup, God. You see that cup, yo? Look at that white shit on that cup, though, yo. That nigga got a poodle on that cup. Yo, I think he gay. Second step. See, that's how they go. That's how it goes. Gay rumors now. Then, Jay-Z passes by. He happens to see a young intern that we got. Comes to find out, no, she's not an intern. She owns her own show. Her name's Dom. And he ends up becoming a guest. Now people start going, yo, you see this cup, yo? You see that white wolf on that cup? Yeah, it used to be a poodle. You peep that right now? No. It's a wolf now, right? And then now he got a jewel under there too. Look at that jewel. I'm telling you, that jewel is actually symbolic on some Illuminati shit. And actually what he's drinking in there is child blood. That's what they're gonna think. Yeah, that's how, hey, it's Illuminati, Pete. Walk with me, dog. Walk, you understand what I'm saying?
I'm walking.
They thinking it's that. It's ritual shit, right? Not knowing that there could be Remy in here that my nigga Sour D bought. Don't tell nobody. Or it could be some other joint that I'm drinking that's way cheaper, but it doesn't matter.
Right.
It doesn't say.
Matter.
No, it's brown. But they don't know. Look at the cup. They don't know. And the whole point is I'm gonna have the same cup throughout all these phases of life, right? And you're gonna see how this cup is gonna dictate how people feel about it. Whether they think I'm right now, they think I'm broke, and I could be. Or they think, oh, he's trying. He got, I don't know, something about that cup, God. He got swag to him.
Right.
They liking me now. I got swag to me, right? Because I'm not hurting nobody.
Exactly.
But then when I'm walking in them streets, you know what I mean? The big fur out, not false fur, because the fox fur. I want no problems with Peter.
Peter coming with it.
Right?
Even though Black Lives Matter, period. But I'm gonna go into this, right? So like I'm saying, this is a barometer to get back to the story though. I would be remiss without talking about the God right here, who people don't understand the part he plays within this journey that we're taking, unorthodox. Yes, please speak up, say something, my brother.
What's going on, man? Ike Radio, you know what I'm saying? Big shout to our BAM, Maryland, man. You know what I'm saying? Q96FM.com. Doing it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just bringing the good music, good vibes, great people.
That we are. And we got a lot of great music, like I said. Dom, please keep talking more about yourself. Dom,
We want to hear about you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't do music.
Okay.
I feel like I've had several different like businesses, several different like jobs, several different things that I like kind of dibble and dabble on.
Okay.
So I know you were talking about like the radio show and everything. Like that's something that's really, really, really new for me.
Okay.
So I'm really, really excited. Like I've been going to like different events and networking with a lot of people.
I see.
So I can have like the best artists or the best entrepreneurs or the best people in Brooklyn. Especially, people that people don't know about, people that are overlooked.
Why
I
just
need to
Brooklyn?
know
I
more
mean,
Brooklyn.
it's a Queens thing now. Stop it.
Okay, Brooklyn, Queens.
Oh, BQE. Brooklyn and Queens, we always got like a love-hate relationship, so we understand.
Big up Brooklyn.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
I be forgetting sometimes.
The best food right about now a lot of times be in Brooklyn, and
Yeah,
BK,
I agree.
we're gonna have, there's a lot of like misconceptions about gentrification and things like that as well. Like we know what they're doing as far as like raising up the prices and taking out the people who lived there originally. But then the flip side of it, I see other people going, what are you talking about gentrification? We got a damn Chick-fil-A up the block now, nigga.
Right.
Though it's a chemical chicken sandwich, I do eat it and I enjoy it.
It's crazy that you talk about gentrification because I'm on this show, Viral TV.
Okay.
And it's like a cast of both men and women. And we just talk about controversial topics. And that is actually our next topic.
Oh, okay.
And I guess it hits home for me a little bit more because, like, my grandmother, she wasn't born here. She was born in Guyana. So,
Yes,
And,
big up Guyana.
She came here at like a really young age, like early 20s, I believe.
Okay.
And she went to school, got her nursing degree, and she was a nurse for like 40 years.
Wow.
40, probably a little longer than that. 40, probably like, I don't know. She was a nurse for a really long
Feet in
time.
the
So
mud,
she
working.
retired, right? So
Healing
she came
people.
to this country and like worked and bust her ass to work and provide for like everybody that was coming from Guyana back to to New York. And
Used her gift.
now my grandmother's actually blind in one eye.
Wow.
Right. So when I think about how a lot of landlords are very unethical, right?
Definitely.
And they have someone as my grandmother and they try to take advantage of her. And I have to come in like, excuse me, she needs this fixed. Excuse me, what's going on? And I have to kind of like step up and they probably look at me and they're like, oh, she's kind of like a little, like a bitch, right?
No, right.
That's what most men say. Like when a female was like bossing up or like they expressing themselves, it's like, oh nah, like she's a bitch. But when it's a man, it's like, oh nah, I respect him, he's a boss.
I get it.
To go back to the story, I feel like a lot of times I have to like step in and defend her, especially when it comes to like landlords or kind of like, hey, what is he doing? Because I feel like that's their way of like pushing people out.
No
right?
doubt.
So they can get new tenants and raise the rent and let that just be that. More money in their pocket,